A dash of snow fell in some spots over the weekend, but for the most part, winter's been fairly mild, at least so far. In tonight's trip back down the Pennsylvania Road, we head back 21 years, where Mike Stevens found winter looked and felt a whole lot more like winter.
The boss said, "Mike, you did such a nice job out in the snow the other day. All those pretty pictures? Go take another look. See how folks are enjoying the winter." Sometimes suggestions like that make you wonder. What's wrong with this picture? It's cold for one. I'm in it for another. Oh, and except for photographer Mike Aratt, I was alone. How cold was it, you might ask? Well, cold enough to freeze Sucker Brook solid. You don't see any ripples, now do you? We were facing some pretty grim scenes out here. The guys back in the newsroom had pictures of happy kids enjoying downhill sled rides or new skates. I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but there weren't any. Even the snowmobile trails were empty. Maybe the time of day had something to do with it, but you had to think maybe 20 below wind chills might have been a factor too. Promised Land State Park can be a pretty lonely place on a day that's brutally cold and windy to boot. Your only companions are the roar of that wind through the trees and the ice and the snow, of course. I decided fairly quickly that this wasn't my cup of tea. It was pretty enough, all right, but I thought we could see it well enough through a window. Go ahead, Danielle, it's your move. And have an excuse for a friendly little game of checkers at the same time. Now, that's a view. I'm Mike Stevens, Newswatch 16, on the Pennsylvania Road.